I want to dig in a little bit though too. So your personalities, you both have very strong personalities. Who hit on who in the beginning, and how did the meet work between the two of you? Because you're both sort of, to me, you both sound like you would be the one that would make the first move.
Basically, his attorney called my agent.
Yeah, I basically I was able to get her number, and I just kind of stalked her for a while, and she didn't call me back for 6 months.
It was very Hollywood and very embarrassing.
So how have you guys been at home?
We've been good. I mean, it's a weird thing that I think no one obviously was prepared for or knows how to sort of handle being at home in isolation. But, you're hearing all these sort of awful stories about people who are sick or on the front lines or can't be with their family. And I think that perspective has sort of kept us in check. And
yeah, if we were to feel bad about anything we have going on, that just means we're not digesting enough news.
Right, exactly.
Well, yeah. And sometimes it's not a bad thing to not digest the news because there's a lot of negativity. I mean, it's especially for parents like yourself, it's extra interesting to have to find ways to keep yourselves busy as well as keep the kids. I saw you posted on social media, though, your parents wanted to get some FaceTime, but they sat at the far edge of your property and were saying, was it happy birthday or?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was my mom and I and my grandmother, actually, we all share a birthday. So it's always kind of a big deal in the family. And obviously this year we couldn't be together. My dad, he works with pacemakers. So he's in the hospitals every day. And so as a result, they've been sort of isolating themselves from our family and my brother's family. They have a newborn and 2 little kids, age 2 and 4. And so my parents have been missing their grandkids because they haven't been able to see them.
And your dad's a type 1 diabetic, so he can't.
And my dad's a type 1 diabetic. Yeah. So we're trying, everyone's just staying away from each other.
Yeah.
And so we said, why don't you guys come and do dinner with us, but we'll just have it socially distanced. And so we set up a table. We had gloves and masks and put dinner on this table in our yard, and we sat on the front porch, and they arrived 20 minutes later, and we had dinner together, and it was
cool.
Nice just to, see faces, and we could sit there and not have to fill conversation like I feel like you have to on the phone. It was just a nice, it was a nice evening.
Yeah. And those are the most memorable ones.
And remind me,
when else is this going to ever happen? Hopefully never again.
Well, yeah, hopefully never again. Well, where did you guys grow up?
So we're actually shooting this from North Carolina, and I grew up here in North Carolina.
I'm a bit of a mutt. I was born in Nebraska, Texas, high school in Florida, Texas, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you guys?
Canada.
Toronto,
Vancouver for me. Yeah, I mean, so I'm a West Coast. She's a East Coast Canada, but I mean, we're in LA now, and we've lived in Vegas as well. But we've jumped around for filming too. We're in a different city all the time, but it's it's nice. This is the longest we've ever been at home. Usually, I think kind of like you guys, I'm on a plane every 2 days. We're on planes all the time, and I haven't been on a plane in 2 months, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So we're getting into a routine at home.
That part.
No, not missing that at all. And lots of
How has that been? Because I feel like you guys are still. Would you consider yourselves still sort of in the newlywed phase?
We just
It feels like. I mean, we just celebrated our 2nd year anniversary, but it still feels.
Yeah, it does. I still get the butterflies in the stomach every time I look at her.
Oh no, that's diarrhea.
Yeah. No, I honestly,
enjoy it now. That goes away. We've been 11 years.
Yeah, you guys just celebrated 11 years.
That's advice for us. We need the advice.
Well, how is it going in quarantine? Because I think similarly, you have a really mobile relationship and mobile life. And so like you said, to your point, this time together is this forced time together is probably very unusual or atypical for you guys. How has it been going?
I think time at home is unusual. Time together isn't unusual because we work together as well.
But quality time, not talking shop, not talking work. That's tough. But it's honestly been great with us. We, we're getting up early in the mornings. We're working out. We're cooking together. And then we go off. I'll be in the office. She'll be in her office, aka the craft room. And you've seen it. Yeah. But we're doing everything we can to make sure that we have our work time, but we also have our time together. So for you guys, your time, kid time, and everything else that you have on the go for your business, how are you guys balancing things while you're in quarantine? Well, I guess you're not in quarantine, you're just isolated.
Right. I mean, it's been interesting. We were talking about this. I feel like relationship wise, our arguments sort of stemmed from distance and being apart and having that disconnect and not having our rhythm, And so being together. We have so many friends who are like, I'm about to kill my spouse, understandably. But we have been it's been really nice because I think our biggest sort of challenge is the distance. And since we don't have that challenge right now, it's been really great. And our kids are so happy that we're both home every day, all day. They're loving it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not all roses. We've had some rough days. And, I definitely have a tequila drink at 3:00 in the afternoon at 3:00. But, no, it's been really nice. Like, you guys were cooking, we planted lemon trees and herbs and all these things that you always talk about doing that we've never done. It's been really nice.
Now your kids are 4 and 2 now, right?
Yes.
So is 4 years old, is that old enough that he tries to like play you guys against each other? Like, well, mom said I could do this. Are you okay if I do? And because I think kids are getting so smart at such a young age.
Yeah.
They'll hack your computer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's funny, like, we were told that they start to learn how to manipulate at 6 months old, which is terrifying.
What?
Like, because think about it, it's survival. So they're like, how do I get the things I need from the people?
Where you scream
orbit?
a certain way, stuff gets done, you can fake it, So
he's been owning us for quite some time, but at 4, it's just gotten more sophisticated for sure.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because like I'll be upset that he does it, and then I kind of respect the hustle too.
That's honestly,
that's my son.
So who is that more like then between the two of you?
Double Agent Decker.
Double Agent Decker is a nickname I have earned over the last, really my entire life, just because I'm willing to throw someone under the bus for a joke if it's funny and harmless.
Yeah.
And I'll set people up for a laugh.
I respect
Brooke,
that.
you could trust her with your innermost secrets and they'd be safe forever. Yeah. But if there's something that would be funny at a cocktail party that's not all that important, but just really embarrassing, it is out in the world.
See, I appreciate that. And I actually feel that I'm a little bit the same way. But these guys, especially Jonathan and Linda, though, they'll throw me under the bus saying that I cannot keep a secret to save my life. But the thing is,
you can't.
No, I can. I can keep great secrets. I have many. But anyway, but what I'll do is, if it's something really funny that isn't really that important, like it's not life-threatening, then I'll make a joke about it. Or if you don't tell me it's a secret to start with, I have no idea. We had an episode of Property Brothers we were filming, and the crew misled me and didn't tell me that our homeowner didn't tell her family she was pregnant. She was going to surprise them. And so in a big speech to all of them, I said it right in front of them. Yeah, I looked like a total idiot, but I was misled by the crew who didn't tell me it was a secret. So,
what did the family do?
Well, they all cried. And
the family cried and was excited and all that. And the homeowner had a bit of a kind of a look on her face. The worst part was I walked up and I was touching her belly while I said it. Oh. And so it was like full out, like I totally just, anyway.
Committed.
Yeah, I'll try.
That's a good story though. You gave them a gift of a great story. Like
I gave them a gift of ruining their surprise gift.
I was about to say, you can frame that however you want, Brooke. But
it's terrible.
Yeah.